Come on, teatyme. I was hoping that video was AI. Live streaming in your car with your children in the back, and you hit somebody, and now they dead.
My mutual just killed one while they were live streaming and driving.
Teatyme is going to jail. She need to go to jail. And what she did is called vehicular homicide, where you unalive somebody with your vehicle.
They be saying that the kids need to stay off the phone and put the phone down, and these kids be on the phone too much. But what about these grown adults? So in today's video, we're going to have to get into this lady named teatyme. She is somebody that's in the messy TikTok community, drama community over there on TikTok. So she was driving along the highway, but she was being deceitful, and she was on live. And you know, on any social media platform, like I don't even know if y'all know this, like when somebody is talking on live, I would put like some emojis and stuff like that. You cannot do that on social media. You know what I mean? Like you can't do that on social media. So if you are found to be on live or in a video or anything on TikTok, they will take your video down. But she was being deceitful. That's why she had that that's why she had that green screen up. And she was literally on live, looking at comments, looking at the screen, looking up, looking down, on live, and hit a pedestrian. Could this live not wait till you got home? Like allegedly you had your grandbaby in the back seat. Is live more important than your grandbaby's life? Man, we got a lot of time packed, so let me do my disclaimer so we can get right into the video. Over first, I need everyone to stop what you're doing. Please give me a like, please give me a comment, subscribe, and turn the post notification bells on. It really helps me out with the YouTube algorithm. Thank you. Disclaimer, everything in this video is alleged. Everything in this video is a personal opinion, strictly for entertainment. This video is protected under fair use. I don't know these people personally, so this is not a personal attack, and I didn't make this video to talk down on anyone. I just give my authentic opinion with no ill intent. If you're offended by anything in this video, I am not responsible for your emotions. I just make great videos with full backgrounds on celebrities, influencers, and reality TV stars. It's Nazi page, but I do kiki with my internet homies, so let's get into it.
My mutual just killed while they were live streaming and driving. Let that sink in for you guys real quick. She was live streaming and driving at the same time, and guess what? She had kids in the back. I don't know why so many people feel as though they got a live stream 24/7, like they're their own reality TV show, and they do it in the most, and you're not even safe about it. During her live stream, she looks up, she looks down, looks back up, and then you hear a sound, and it's obvious that she hit someone, and the kids scream in the back. The thing is, she stayed at the scene. She was very cooperative, but I'm guessing she did not tell them that she was live streaming, because after, when she realizes she hit someone, because she says it, she ends the live. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm just so baffled by this. She ends the live, but now video is coming up of this live stream. So the police are clearly now reinvestigating.
Social media is really addiction for people. I'm talking about 24/7 out the day. Like, people are neglecting kids to be on TikTok live, right? People are not reading books. Like, reading books, that's like a thing in the past. They just scrolling on social media. They have no other hobbies outside of social media. And I'm even seeing people talk about this topic, but they're walking. And I'm sorry, I think that's the same thing. How she was on live and doing this, the whole point is you're distracted going where you need to go when you're actually trying to get to a destination, trying to do something else at the same time. So I see somebody walking while they was doing this, and they was talking bad about her or whatever. But at the same time, I'm sorry, in my opinion, that you're doing the same thing, exactly the same thing that she's doing. Even sometimes when we eating Popeyes or eating full Subway sandwiches, you still distracted. You can still end your life. You can end somebody else's life. A vehicle is a literal weapon. Like, personally, I know people that have passed away. I have a childhood best friend who had a really bad accident and passed away while she was in Atlanta. I had a person that I graduated high school, he was in the same class, and he ended up passing probably like within like a year of graduating. He was so smart. Like, I think he was like top 3 in the class. He was very, very smart. And that's crazy. Like, just this bad decision that she had made, it changed her whole life within a short period of time. I hear people saying like, oh, she's gonna go to jail for life, blah, blah, blah. I don't think so. Most of the time when people do vehicular homicide, they do not get a lot of time. It'd be crazy. Like, they don't get a lot of time. They need a lot of time, but they don't get a lot of time.
Come on, teatyme. I was hoping that video was AI. Live streaming in your car with your children in the back, and you hit somebody, and now they dead. Come on, man. Like, going live while you in the car driving is not this serious, bro. All right? It's really not. And now you could possibly go to jail for life, away from your kids. I mean, this is just pure irresponsibility. This is irresponsible. You couldn't wait till you get home. Did you have to go live? Was it that important? And I know that this is a source of income for you, you know what I'm saying? And people do be supporting you, but at the end of the day, like, getting back home and not taking nobody's life because you're on the phone is more important than talking to strangers online, hosting topics. You could have did that in the comfort of your home.
She doesn't sound remorseful at all, and she doesn't, because she had went online a few, like, of course, obviously she didn't tell people what she did. She just told people that she's not going to be on for a while, and that she's going to take a mental break and ask people to donate to her Cashapp, and like, but she's going to be okay. And that is crazy. Like, it definitely was giving definitely no remorse. And like, how are you trying to get sympathy? Obviously, of course, this was not intentional, but on the other end, it is kind of intentional. When we know the choices that we make when we pick up our phone, we text and drive. We have seen this plenty of times. Do you know how many people died from this? Somebody being on their phone or drinking and driving. You will be okay. The concern is with the family. Absolutely. I don't even know why. I wouldn't even came back online, to be honest with you. I understand maybe she need Cashapps for her lawyer fee, but like I said, this is the time where so I get that, but at the end of the day, this is the time where you gotta sit back and reflect, because that's kind of like insensitive. I don't know. I heard that the family said that it was praying for her. I don't know how true that was. But hey.
Y'all already know me, right? So y'all know if my mind isn't in full capacity, it's hard for me to host lives. I won't really be here long. I won't be on live until my mind is on full capacity. So just allow me that, y'all, because I want y'all to have the, want y'all to be able to have the part of me, you know what I'm saying, where, I'm not distracted or anything like that. Yeah, my Cash App up there if y'all want to support while I'm on mental leave. I don't like asking y'all for shit. But if y'all find it in y'all heart, and y'all want to support, my Cash App is right there. I know, that's why I came on. I just want to tell y'all I will be okay. I am taking things one day at a time. I'm good, you guys. Nah, I ain't got no appetite. I'm gonna be okay. I ain't eating right now.
Well, she about to be jail time now. This was preventable. It really was. It really was. I don't understand the hype of having, like, because it's hard enough to like talk on the phone and drive. On top of that, you trying to go live stream, read comments, interact in real time. Now, it's a difference, I think, if you sitting there at the red light recording a little something, but to be like actively driving when you really can't even take your eyes off the road for no more than 2 seconds. Like I said, the addiction to social media is definitely real, because why not, even just to make your case look a little bit better, why not just take a break and deactivate your accounts for real. She only had about 23,000 subscribers, so I mean, you can get that back. It ain't like you had 1 million followers or nothing like that. Deactivate your accounts, delete your accounts, or whatever. Like, this needs to be like a detox for you, because obviously you did something bad, and to be honest with you, that kind of shows like you really ain't even learned nothing from it. I think this definitely will change things for TikTokers. They might just go ahead and go away with live green screens altogether, or maybe you can live stream and green screen at the same time, because I heard that it's not even the first person that has done this.
All right, so according to a new report by The Guardian, authorities are investigating a newly surfaced video that suggests a woman who hit and killed a man while driving in the Chicago suburb of Zion, Illinois on Monday night was live streaming on TikTok at the time of the crash.
I don't know, it was weird, like, so, fuck!
Who was that? You okay?
Oh, fuck.
Who was that?
Somebody.
You okay?
The TikToker that is in that video appears to be teatyme. She's a TikToker here that does live streams all the time where she talks about gossip and different things like that. The Lake County State's Attorney's Office issued a statement on Friday, said that they had been made aware of the video but could not comment further because of the pending investigation. The office also stopped short of indicating exactly who made the agency aware of the video. Now, according to the incident report, Monday's crash occurred at about 5:30 p.m. Police said that 59-year-old Darren Brian Lucas of nearby Beach Park was unresponsive after being hit. He was later pronounced deceased.
As somebody who has been on Messy Side of TikTok, where teatyme does her lives, so if y'all don't know who she is a live streamer on the Messy Side of TikTok. I've had the pleasure a few times of joining her live panel to discuss like trending topics or whatever the case may be. She was driving with her grandkids in the car, and she looked down for a split second, bitch, and hit somebody. And I feel so bad because, like, here in the city of the New Orleans and in the state of Louisiana, I think a law was just passed that the police can pull you over if they see you on your phone. And I feel so bad for teatyme because I know this probably was, I know this was an accident. I know that was an accident. However, this accident can cause her like a lot because they say the man was allegedly unalived. I just pray for her and her family. I hope that this teaches a lesson to a lot of content creators who feel the need to record while they're driving, or just people in general talking on the phone, being super distracted.
So like I said, this is a grown lady, by the way. This is not no 18-year-old or 21-year-old who just started driving, really don't know no better, or so they would say, whatever. But this, I just feel like she's too much immature of a woman for this. She looked like definitely in her 40s. I heard she might be about the age of 43. She more than knew better. Like, this is not no accident. This was, obviously she did not mean to hit the person, but the act was definitely intentional. Like, even if you get lung cancer and you're smoking cigarettes, you know, like, it's intentional. Like, you knew that could happen. And to be honest, she unallowed a white man, and she is a black lady. I definitely think they're going to throw the book at her. She definitely getting jail time. Now, I'm thinking about maybe like 8 years. People saying like, no, I think about maybe 8 years, maybe 10 if they really trying to throw the book, but most likely between like 5 and 8 years.
My sincere condolences to the family of Darren Lucas. I'm so sorry for your loss. I don't think she understands the gravity of how bad this really is. She was driving and on live on TikTok with her children, her minor children in the seat. So we're talking what? Vehicular manslaughter, minimum, unless the district attorney is going to stack some more, child endangerment, reckless driving, some other charges that involves minor children. And that's just on the criminal side. The family is going to then come after her in the civil suits for wrongful death. So there's 2 different court cases that she has to deal with. And the fact that she did not run, which is great, she didn't run, maybe the judge is going to give her some grace, and maybe. But it's the fact that she willfully ignored TikTok's policy in regards to operating a motor vehicle and going live by her putting up that green screen. Because that's the thing that I'm paying attention to. If I were to sit on the jury as a member of the jury, she knew she was not supposed to be live while driving. And the fact that she put up that green screen to deceive the system, I don't know. I don't know if the judge is going to give her grace. I'm not sure. Because the district attorney, I mean, I could think of maybe 5 to 8 charges.
Her grandson has told her before on the live she was driving and said, "Grandma, watch the road," just said. Now, that's true. That is definitely crazy, and that's definitely she should have took into context. A lot of people, they don't care, though. Like, you would tell, like, you be in the passenger seat when somebody driving, and they do be swerving on the road because they texting, they doing something on their phone. You be telling them, but they don't really care. And then somebody else said nothing on the phone was that important. She ruined her life for nothing. Took a person's life for nothing. Risked those kids' life for absolutely nothing. And again, try to be slick with that green screen. Absolutely right. Absolutely nothing. You could have waited till you got home.
It's teatyme. She is a TikToker, and she hosts lives doing different things with panels about things that are going on in the blogs, word on the street kind of stuff. And she was hosting a live on Monday night, and she ended up hitting Darren Lucas, who was 59, and he ended up losing his life. Now, I was not aware of her prior to the Romika Meeks case. There are several different lives of her in her vehicle while she is hosting lives, and she does some type of a thing where she can blur it out so it doesn't show that she's actually in the vehicle, but you can tell she's in the vehicle. So she was driving at this time that she was hosting this live. She looks down and she ended up hitting that man, and he lost his life. He did get taken to the hospital, and he did pass away at the hospital, and she definitely stayed on the scene. She was very cooperative and very willing to provide, you know, assistance on the scene, but it is definitely doubtful that she advised him that she was hosting a live on TikTok when the incident took place.
Start off by saying this: I'm a prison abolitionist, but the lady that kills that man while driving and live streaming on TikTok should be charged with negligent homicide and endangering the lives of children. And this isn't like the majority of cases we criminalize in the United States. This isn't somebody who made a mistake. This isn't criminalizing poverty. This is somebody while doing something objectively stupid. It's become so normal to film yourself while you drive or just use your phone while you drive. I don't know what needs to happen for people to stop doing that. Driving is the most dangerous thing we do throughout our lives. In the United States, it's responsible for the most deaths. People think just because you can legally start doing it when you're 15, 16, you're not doing something dangerous. We're pushing a 2-ton vehicle faster than anything can go that size practically. The fact that you're pushing this giant metal missile down the road with your kids in the back and not paying attention is stupid and criminal. And this isn't something you can blame on anybody else. This is not a failure of the system. Everybody who drives a car knows exactly how dangerous it is.
And there's people that I guess used to be on her live streams that are upset that, you know, people are talking about her, speaking on her. But this is one of them situations where it's definitely to bring awareness, because way too many people are doing this. I don't care if it's YouTube, Snapchat, Instagram, TikTok, and it's not just the lives, it's all of it. Or even texting on your phone, even drinking and driving. Like, a life is definitely not nothing to play with. We only get one of them. Like, that literally was a hardworking man that was getting off of work. You know, he was a husband, a father, and all he was trying to do was walk home. Walk home. And I guess this also might have happened because the time change that we just happened. But I don't know. But then again, I don't know, because this is Illinois. At 5 o'clock, I feel like it will still be light outside now. I live in the East Coast, so it's dark now at 5 o'clock. Like 5:50 is definitely going to be dark, but over there I feel like it would still be light outside. Y'all really got to think about it. Like, is this really worth it? No, you should just be standing still in a seat at a desk, not even walking, because that's distracted too.
59-year-old Darren Lucas was struck by a vehicle in Zion, Illinois by a TikToker who was on live with a full panel with her grandkids in the car, and people are not even saying the man's name, but yet they want to talk about this. Let me say this and be very clear. If something happens on the internet, people on the internet can absolutely talk about it. Regardless of whether they're getting views or not, stop being mad that your views aren't doing numbers. I digress. At 5:46 p.m., Darren Lucas, 59 years old, was struck by a vehicle that was being driven allegedly. And the only reason why I'm saying allegedly, because I haven't seen a police report nor a conclusive investigative report that links the creator teatyme to this gentleman. Now, that's what the article says. I didn't say it. So until we see that conclusive report, we're just going to say what the article said. She was on live and all you hear is do-do-do-do-do. Someone said, "What happened?" She said, "I hit somebody." She then cut the live off. People that are on TikTok, let's be very clear. In the terms of agreement, in the community guidelines, as well as on the live stream, you are not supposed to be on live while you're driving.
But I do want to say this. I feel like lives are just bad and kind of like unsafe in general, because not even people being on live and hitting someone, there's people on live getting pow. Multiple people, I believe, this year that has happened to. They're on live because, you know, you kind of seeing somebody's location while they're on live. You got a op or enemy, they know where you at, and they come in, they pull that pow to your head, and you just unalive. So I don't like lives that much anyway, and I feel like people do too much to get attention on lives, and it's like, this is definitely not the first time somebody has been deceased because of some live. For real, that should have been quality time between grandma or grandma and grandson.
Being on live while you're driving is crazy work. Being on live while you're driving and then unaliving someone is insane work. Being on live, driving, unaliving someone with your kids in the back seat makes you an unfit parent that needs to be in jail forever. And the fact that you had a whole panel going on while you was driving a car lets me know that you do that often. That is not something you did for the first time. And if I'm being honest, I don't even know any of the other facts about the case. I don't know if somebody stepped in front of the car. It doesn't even matter. All of that goes out the window the moment that we found out that you were driving while you were on live. Now somebody done lost their life. Your kids are traumatized forever, and they're going to be even more traumatized when their mama's going to jail.
And I think that this And this lady, now of course, obviously her being on that live, it had something to do with money, right? We like money, we make money, but even at work, you can put your work down. This is a social media addiction that a lot of us are having, where we can't even like fully concentrate without 2 hours of going on social media, scrolling on social media. Because yeah, for real, like somebody has lost their life here. There's no way, or like, I'm just not understanding, number one, why you ain't just stop the car and do the live if you got to do the live. Sometimes you do have to sit in the parking lot and do your live. You can't be rolling down the highway doing a daggone live. So obviously this is a social media addiction, so I want to play this clip.
Not a conversation that women want to have, but it's time we had it. Because of the nature of social media, many of us have become conditioned to crave attention. We want attention more than we want respect, more than we want to live wholesome lives, more than we want to create long-term sustainable success for ourselves. It's basically become an addiction. And before anyone tries to come on here and say that I'm on some kind of moral high horse, the call was coming from inside of my house. I just answered the phone. As much as many of you would like to sit here and say that you're not boy crazy, that has actually been ingrained into this patriarchal society. A lot of us were built and raised to focus on men, to please men, to have men be attracted to us and draw them towards us. My only question is, how far are you willing to go? Some of you show up for your Instagram story more than you do for class. You are willing to drop everything to go on a date, but you can't be consistent to go to the gym. You will spend your last dime on eyelashes to flutter in a man's face before you sit down and write a budget.
It was a mistake, but she was not focused on the road. She was focused on being on live. The phone has become an addiction, okay? They just instated a law that if you get caught texting on your phone while driving, it's a felony, it's an offense. My thing is, I'm gonna sympathize for the family. I am not gonna sympathize with no grown-ass woman who knew not to be on the phone. The reason why I am so afraid to drive, because I have to drive for myself and for people. That's the truth of this matter. And the thing about it is, people are trying to dispute something, say, oh, I feel sorry. I don't feel sorry for her. I only feel sorry for the man who was unalive and for his family. Okay? That's who I feel sorry for. And so many times things like this happen and we want to say, oh my God, it was a mistake. It was a mistake. But let me just tell you something. It's called playing with your life and playing with somebody else's life too. And unfortunately, an accident, a mistake, or you not paying attention could ruin your whole entire life.
I honestly feel like in fear that y'all not even going to take this tea time incident of her hitting and unaliving somebody while being on a live panel. Y'all not even going to take that serious enough to stop being so distracted while driving. When you're driving, your main objective is to drive. It's not to live. It's not to change your music. It's not to eat your fries or dig in your bag for your fries. It's not to fix your mascara. It's to drive so you can get to your destination safely, as well as the other drivers that are on the road with you. Y'all be so damn distracted trying to do everything but drive. Everything but look at where you are. Like, what is so serious about being on live that you need to do that while you're driving? That you need to be on here all day? All day your little red ring is going. Why? Where are you in real life? Are you present? Are you present in your real life? Or like, is the panels just, I will never understand. I will never get it. Maybe because I don't have like such a huge platform.
The crazy part about all of this and this social media addiction is because social media is some people real therapy. Like, she's right. This is, for some people, this the first time they ever got attention. So yes, it becomes like addicting. Oh wow, I got 100 likes on the video. Oh, wow, I got 1,000 likes on the video. Oh, wow, I got 100,000 likes on the video. That does give you like some sort of like a validation, or especially if you ain't got no motion going on in your real life.
I just heard about the woman that was on TikTok live driving with a child in the car, and she ran over a pedestrian and killed him. The attention that people get on this app is intoxicating. Okay, it's intoxicating. Having people in your comment section saying things like, "Oh, girl, you never miss. I love your content. You're so great." You know, being on live and having people in there. I've seen lives where people have thousands of people watching. Watching your view number climb up, watching your likes climb up, watching yourself sometimes be embroiled in controversy. Like, it's very intoxicating, especially for people that don't get attention in real life. And I say this, and we can hold hands if y'all want to hear it like that. Let's hold hands. There are people that this app is incredibly attractive to them because in their everyday real life, they don't get attention and they don't feel like they are seen or valued. Okay, so this app feeds that for them. People keep making this story about, oh, don't be on live and drive your car. We shouldn't have to tell grown folks this. This woman is in her 40s. I think this is really about, have you something else going on in your life other than this app? I can always tell the creators that don't really have nothing else going on. I can always tell. Listen, there's people that come on here and they have fun. There are people that come on here and this is like their full-time job and they make quality content, right? You can tell that they invest time and energy in making content. And then there's whatever the fuck this is. A woman has to bury her husband. This is 59-year-old Darren Lucas. A woman has to bury her husband. Children have to bury their father because somebody wanted to be the TikTok Wendy Williams and come on here and talk about fuck shit on messytok.
But yeah, anyway, let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. Definitely RIP to this man. Like, he definitely did not deserve to lose his life. He was just walking home from work. But anyway, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, turn the post notification bells on. I will talk to y'all later on tonight, I think. But if not, tomorrow. Love you guys. Or I love the ones who love me back.